I'm Tony Fleming, and this is Fleming's Ultimate Garage. Hey Ray, thanks for joining me on today's video. And I want to say this, that this may be one of the greatest vehicles we've ever had. You say, Tone, come on. Huh? Ridiculous? I'm like, relax, man, brother, breathe. Jeez. We have had thousands of vehicles in here, but none ever like this. This is, and I want you to spend a second. And the reason I say that is because this. Everywhere we go in these cool cars, somebody will always say, man, that's a great looking car, but we don't always know why it's a great looking car. I want you to see the detail that has gone into the effort of taking this 1992 vehicle. It's 2025 that we're in, right? 30 plus years later, right? And restored this to such a great smile maker. I don't know how to tell you. There's different levels of restoration. This is beautifully done. You can see it all taken apart. It's really great. And then all of the custom touches, man. The custom touches that when you see it, you go, wow, that's great looking, man. Now we're going to know why. So we're going to do that. We're going to look at the cool paint. We're going to look at the custom interior. We're going to talk about drivetrains, because that's important on these, because you couldn't get these vehicles here in the U.S. at the time, and now you can, because they fall under this great law and they come with a U.S. title to you, which is even better. And then lastly, we're going to go for a test drive, and you're going to get to see what your vehicle looks like out on the open road. All right, so this Sahara Beige paint and black concept here is actually pretty modern today. Many 2025 vehicles and newer are coming with this contrasting style, whether it's gray or the dune beige, right? In this case here, we have diamond plating done in black, right? These are the sawtooth wheels. They're 16-inch wheels with much bigger, much more aggressive tires, right? And then we have a full push bumper on here. All this LED lighting, custom grille, Puma hood, like all of this stuff in here to make this front end look protruded and look really, really cool. This right here is an additional spare tire. It does not have to stay on the vehicle if you don't want it. That can come off, right? And then this, you probably didn't notice this, but if you take this off, then the windshield folds down and you can drive without the windshield even on too if you don't want it. How you doing, right? And then as we move around step tubes, because it's a little raised, right? These right here are galvanized so they don't rust. This top was very expensive. It is a top-of-the-line top. There is not a more expensive convertible top that you can buy, because it's built in to keep it from doing all the flapping that you might get on the highway from a cheap top, right? Or you might not get all of this protection and all of that there. Really good. And lastly, I'd like to talk about quality of paint, because why we do the videos, because pictures can make paint look great. However, these colors, these light colors, don't show up great under there, but we're going to do it anyway because that's what we do every time. So come on up and check that out. All right, so listen, we have two types of people who get a car like this from Flemings. One of them just wants a cool car at the beach or the mountains or for the weekends or whatever to drive around. Another person might like to do that, as well as maybe go to a Cars and Coffee or something, right? Maybe a car show, British Car Day in your neighborhood. So the detail that we asked for when we had this restored was we wanted that to be able to be done here. And so what they did was they painted all of this, insulated it, and then they redid all of this, like wiring, the pop-off valve, new turbo, rebuilt engine parts in there, right? Power steering, overflow tanks, washer tanks, all of this good stuff. Fresh radiator that's in here. Like all of that stuff is detailed and new, and it looks really nice when you open the hood. You don't have to go to a car show. You don't have to do all that stuff, but it's there if you want it. This has the 200 TDI in it, not the 300. And people say, oh, the 300 must be significantly better. Well, there's pros and cons to both. The 300 TDI has less than 10 horsepower more than this, but the 200 TDI has been around for a really long time. It is a known heavy duty, like bulletproof kind of turbo diesel engine. It gives us V8 power. And then you throw in the fact that it has a 5-speed as well. By the way, with the 5-speed, you can also upgrade to an automatic transmission if you want. If you don't want the 5-speed in here, we have a conversion kit, and we can go ahead and do that for you. The good looking keeps going on and on this. Here we've added the full-size spare tire on the back, which the likelihood of you ever needing is not, but it's so good looking, you got to have it, right? This cage that's here, so this cage is for the heavy-duty convertible top, and the windows and things like that that go in there. If you don't want that, this all unbolts. It's not welded in, which I really like. Its simple fact is that you can change the look completely and make it completely wide open. The picture of it without any of this on here, it looks pretty cool. Also, too, they've made it very simple for you to just get in here. This spare tire carrier, normally you'd have to unbolt stuff or flip handles and move this, lock it down, do all that good stuff. This system I like a little better. It's on a pivot, and it allows you to open the door and then come inside here and check out all the woodwork that's been done inside here. If for some reason you need another set of seats, they sell seats for these back ones right here. This is a beautiful top made by Exmoor. Super expensive, super nice. We bought the very finest top that you could buy. The woodwork, again, beautiful, galvanized stuff so it doesn't rust. And then it's just also set up for if you want to add a hitch, you can do that too. Just done beautifully. I love the shot where you're walking up to your cool car, man, and you're like, wow, this thing is really, really great. However, that's what everybody else is going to see. Most of the time, you're going to see what's inside, and I want to show you that 50% of how nice this vehicle is spent inside here, and let's get inside and talk about that. All right. This is great. So, back to some detail stuff. I want you to see, like, all of the bolts, all of the painting, all of the specialized carpet, the binding on the carpet, the wood floors that have been clear coated over so that you can hose them out, custom waterproof leather seating, this Marshall amp that's been molded into the center console, right? Here is the power source for like a stereo system and stuff like that. This has Bluetooth already built in. You stream your music from your phone. You have 150 km/h speedometer. You have all this nice dash gauges have all been restored as well. And then this is all covered in that beautiful cognac leather all the way around. But while it's beautiful inside, it's functional. And functional meaning that it can get wet. It can rain on it. You can be at the beach. It's designed for all of that. And if you want, the windshield folds down and gives you wide open safari-like driving, which is really cool. Throw in, you got power disc brakes and power steering, great sound system, seating for 5 at least here, and you can add more in the back if you have more people that you want to have. That would be a cool vehicle to have, especially for vacation times. And I ramble on about this stuff because I know what it takes to build these things. It takes a long time, and this one is done just right. It's always easy to go into these. They love it, whether it's cold, hot, whatever. Turbo diesels, there's a reason why semis use them, right? Hit the key, put it in gear, and off you go. Beautiful park setting, man. We could go off-roading here. We'd probably go to jail, but we could go off-roading. All right, so we know these are worldwide recognized vehicles for being off-roaders, right? Every movie that's been, you know, about Africa or, you know, some other place, these are fabulous. But how do they drive on the road? Well, that's what we needed to do. We needed to go for a country road drive. And just look how easy, one-handed with a power steering and disc brakes. The engine has just got great power, makes super fast acceleration, which is really surprising. And I love the fact that you can load it up with stuff and you can also tow if you wanted to. Anyway, we're just wheeling down the road. We're having a good time. I'm smiling. I hope that you're smiling too. And then here's a nice way to check the power going up a hill. Super nice. So back on the road, wheeling down, and look, you can just go ahead and click it into 5th gear. Easy and quiet, you're just driving along. It's nice, highway speeds, back roads, just great, and the seats are comfortable. ride with me today, get me out of the office on a beautiful day, out and about. If you don't mind, hit the like button down below. That helps get our message out. I really appreciate that. Subscribe to the channel. We got new stuff coming out all the time. And don't forget to share it with your friends. They might see something they like too. And I'll see you on the next one. All right, that was a great drive, was it not? I told you, having the 5-speed is a game changer, man. You know, it allows you to get on the freeway, go to places, go to dinner, go to wineries, go to stuff that you normally do. Imagine going out with the family or another couple, right, in this vehicle. It's a 4-door, so you don't have to move your seat up so people can get in the back. It's very simple for everybody to participate in all of the fun that goes on here. And then the detail. Right, the detail from the paint to the blackout trims to the new stuff underneath, the rebuilt engine, the transmission, the 4-wheel drive, the coil suspension, the power disc brakes, the Bluetooth stereo, the tobacco leather. I mean, just so much stuff that's in there. Anyway, if you want to drive something this weekend, this is exactly how to do it. Don't try it yourself and buy something and it's rusty and you get it from England and it's 3 years later and you're frustrated, because that's happened for many people, and that's why this has become so popular here. Anyway, call us 301-816-1000. We'll tell you all about this cool Defender 110 4x4.